My next guest is coming off a spectacular performance and win at UFC Fight Night London in just 31 seconds last Saturday night against Timo Packalén. It is Mr. Marc Diakiese. Marc, first of all, man, great to have you back on the show. Fun as always. What a performance at the weekend. What are you up to at the moment? Eating, I suppose and presume.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of pizza. You know, to rephrase that, it was 30 seconds, not 31.
31. Was it not? Was
It
31
was
not the official?
30 seconds, yeah, 30.
All right, fair enough. What a performance. Marc, first of all, off the bat, incredible night for you, obviously. Describe to me the emotions after that victory, after the work and you put in, obviously, in the fight camp down at ATT and being away from your family for so long. It paid dividends on Saturday night.
Yeah, it felt amazing to get it. It really showed what I'm capable of. Just by I didn't spend much time in ATT. That was my first camp, so imagine me being there for longer. That just made me realize that I can be a lot better than I was. So now I'm just focused on more thinking, where do I get out there next?
Yeah, Marc, I spoke to you that a little bit in the media scrum after the fight, the improvements and what ATT's done for you down there. Was it really about sort of maybe, piecing together some technical aspects of your raw ability and making general improvements all round?
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that I've improved the whole area. Yeah, I've not really still not shown my ground game. I like to show it, but then
Yeah.
obviously I didn't get a chance. But I think I've improved all the way around, so I'm just happy to be there.
Is that frustrating maybe a little bit, Marc, that it actually ended so quickly? Like within 30 seconds instead of maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes, that you couldn't maybe show one or two little more things?
Uh, I knew I was not finishing it, but it's like I went for the spinning kick, so I was planning on doing it again. But for some reason, that shot, no one can take it. As soon as I hit it, then that's it. I've got to see it to throw it. So when I throw it, then that's it. They're out.
Yeah, you said to me, obviously, in the pre-fight media interview with Ibby that you were going to finish it, with that spinning head kick in the first round. You were really close to doing a fair play to you. It was a really, really good call.
I went for it. That's it.
Yeah, no, it was excellent stuff. Talk to me about, obviously, the bonus as well. That's obviously a big, big deal for you, getting the 50k bonus. Talk to me about how much difference that's going to have on your life, on your family's life.
Uh, well, my plan is to by the time I turn like 26 or something to have a house, and my last two fights I've saved up, so I want to put a nice deposit for my house, and then can start paying my mortgage, and I'm good and just carry on training.
Will I get a few points out of that bonus?
No, I haven't got it yet, so that's saved. Yeah, I want a house.
I'll get you back one of these days. I'll get you for a few points one of the evenings. Do you think anyone in the division? We've seen your power over the last number of fights, and obviously before, your time in Bama, we saw how dangerous you were in Bama. But you were doing a lot of grappling before the Kane Musa fight. But now you've really added that explosive element to your game. Do you think anyone anywhere in that division can take that power that Marc Diakiese has?
I don't think so. I truly don't think like the way I'm believing in myself. I just think, like I said, I'm feeling different right now. I start to believe in my abilities, and then I just feel it's hard to stop me because I can adapt so quickly with technique. So it doesn't matter what you bring to me. In that moment in time, I'll adapt. If it means me wrestling you for five rounds, I will. You know what I mean? So when I need to win, I'll find a way to win. So I feel it's pretty difficult.
I noticed that in Fight Week. I noticed a little, maybe an air of confidence about Marc Diakiese that I hadn't seen before. You've always been a confident lad, but maybe up to, another level with the sunglasses on. I want those sunglasses as well, by the way. Is that down to the coaching that you've got over in ATT? The guys there, instilling that confidence and ability within your game, because I followed you on social media and networks over the time there, and you were constantly at it, constantly grinding, constantly doing something new.
Yeah, well, that my confidence obviously has always been there, but just going there and then sparring these top high level guys, it just gives you that sort of idea of thinking, you know what level you are by sparring these guys, and I understood why I stand. The longer I'm there, the more I'll get better. So it's more just because I've been with them, so I've just realized my abilities, and it's more of getting out there, be confident doing it. So I say what I want to say because I know I'm going to do it.
Definitely, it's a good mindset to have. You know, we look at that fight camp, and we'd obviously Brad Pickett. You know, and I know Brad took you under his wing, being a fellow British guy over there in Florida. That was obviously pretty hard for you to watch on Saturday night because of the relationship you formed with Brad. Seeing him go out like that. Obviously, you know, he's had a fantastic career and been one of the pioneers of British mixed martial arts.
Yeah, it was obviously it is what it is. Brad's a great guy. He would have got it the way he went, but you know, the guy was, I think, with five days notice, and he took the fight. And the guy was a lot bigger than him, so he fought catch weight. So props to him for taking the fight. You know, he lay placement. So you know, all the best to him, whatever he holds in the future.
Definitely. Was that something that he did do over there? Did he take you underneath his wing and maybe, you know, show you the ropes? And because it came across that way on the videos the UFC put out.
Yeah, it gave me some great advice that I definitely take on board. He told me a few things to do, like when I came out to Storms, he gave me a few ideas on why I should do this, you know. Yeah, he was a great guy. I like to keep in touch with him, like in contact. So I'll probably arrange something with him to go out and eat something or something. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Definitely. Is that something you're going to do for all your fight camps now? Is go back over to ATT?
Yeah, that's definitely the place I gotta be, because if I'm gonna be performing like that, that's the place I gotta be, because I get that type of sparring every day, so there's nothing that I'll be scared of. The guys that are the same level as me, or even not higher, so when it comes to sparring, they're coming to obviously try to hurt you a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get that pressure sparring and the technical stuff. I'm confident I can beat anybody.
Exactly. Who, you know, when you look at the improvements you talk about you made, was there any sort of area that you really felt that you did come on leaps and bounds over there in particular?
It was more of my wrestling side. It came in a lot, because next minute they'll give me some guy, I'll beat them, and next minute some Russian will turn up and he bashed me for like 5 rounds. So I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I kept going with him, and I noticed the difference. I started to learn how to get up with them, and that's what I would say. I think if you're gonna fight a Russian, you gotta train with them.
Yeah,
because you can't beat them. They're good.
And one of the coaches there talked about your defensive work, how much your defensive work on the stand up has come on. Do you feel that's an area maybe you've improved on?
That's definitely the area I've improved on. Yeah, I'm not scared of getting taken down. So, and I'm using my whole ability to like do some flashy stuff coming forward, you know, without being worried of getting taken down. So, yeah, it definitely is.
Mark, I have to ask you a question. I got a text off Mr. Paul Felder on Saturday night. He was watching the fight card. He said he'd love to throw down with you at some point. Is that something you'd like to do? Maybe a step up in rankings and competition?
Can I just say, is that a call out?
Well, yeah, I think more or less it was. Yeah.
Call out. I know. It's like a fucking, what's his name? Cowboy Cerrone wannabe, innit? Well, not a problem, you know. I'm there to fight. I'm not scared of anybody, like I said. But if UFC thinks the right matchup, I'm sure we'll meet up. So there's no problem on my side. If you want to, then we'll make it happen. But we'll see what UFC brings to the table.
Is that what you want next? Do you obviously want to step up in competition?
Well, I'm just here. I do want to step up to competition, but we're gonna see what UFC bring into me. So apart from that, I'm just like watching what we bring. But hopefully the different fight, the guy I love to know. You don't call me out. That's what you can never do. You know, I actually fear it. So we'll see.
Do you feel disrespected if someone calls you out? I know a lot of fighters do. How do you feel about that?
I do feel, you know, you can't call me out. I gotta be feared. You can't call me out. So we'll see.
Okay.
But I've definitely put in my notebooks. It's definitely written down now.
Yeah, okay. He's in your notebook, so okay. When would you like to back in there? You know, I think, you know, if that fight was to happen, you know, Glasgow would be a perfect time. You talked about getting back in there in July. You know, it's close to home as well for you, not too far. Is that the perfect timeline for Marc Diakiese to get back in there?
I'm definitely coming out in July, so we'll see. It could be him. It'd be even better. But I was even looking at bigger names. You know, I want to mention now, but we'll see.
Bigger names? What sort of names? You
You're trying to get it out of me, aren't you?
All right. Sure, why not? It's my job. We're trying to let the fans know.
I'm looking at bigger names. I'm not looking like backward. Looking forward. You know, every time I see somebody good, I'm gonna move a step. Not go back down like fucking what's his name? Cowboy Cerrone wannabe.
All right, okay. Mark, listen, I'm really looking forward to seeing you get back in there and seeing what happens with your career. And it's been a pleasure to watch you fight again at the weekend. A phenomenal performance from you yet again, sir. And listen, enjoy that holiday. You well deserved it after that time over ATT and that performance on Saturday. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Cheers, mate.